Hey guys, pretty much now, so let me first give a little backstory on this. So, Driving Empire got bought out by like Voldex or something. Um, I don't even know when at this point. So with that came the addition of crates, which, you know, people were starting to be like a little pay to win, but not too bad. But then it became real bad. Alright, so as we load into Driving Empire, you will see what this whole video is really about. Right now, Driving Empire is depleted of Konigseggs. They removed them after they received so many complaints about them. So as you can tell in here, there's premium crates. So the standard crates, pay to win already. But premium crates are just next level pay to win. So what pretty much happened is they were putting Konigseggs in here, and people started emailing um, Koenigsegg and pretty much saying, um, "Hey, this game, Driving Empire, is using your models without a license and all that, blah blah blah." So right now, and they didn't even announce this. This is how embarrassed they are. They didn't even announce that they got removed. So you can tell they are not even. They're not even in here. They just quietly removed them or put them off sale. Because as you can tell in here, let's see around here. I think they're in here, but I think people still can own them, but they just got removed. So, is this the end of real models and Roblox card games as we know it? Who knows? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. And you know who we can blame it on? Driving Empire for their stupid pay to win updates because they want to make money. I mean, it's also introducing gambling to kids, which can give them a gambling addiction, which then, can make them lose a lot of money, which, people are trying to not have kids gamble. And it's also against Roblox TOS, and people are trying to get Driving Empire taken off of Roblox because of this. Now, some hardcore DE fans are going to be like, but it gives players that, don't have as much money the higher, they can get a better car for cheaper. Yeah, but the chances of that are next to none compared to like other games. Like I mean, it's just a matter of time before other games have to remove Konigseggs because of Driving Empire's stupid decisions. And so I think really the only game that should pay the consequence is Driving Empire. No other game really should pay the consequences for Driving Empire's poor actions. This is exactly what happened to UD in 2020 when GameFam bought them out. They started adding so much pay to win stuff to it that it pretty much just lost its how do I say, like, its aspect of having like a good time in the game. It like just completely depleted it of actual, you work hard for your stuff. Now you can open this up and either spend Robux and get, Bugatti Chiron, or spend in-game cash and get a 918 track pack. Like I mean, and you're still gonna spend a lot of money. And I just don't get why they have to add this. Like I mean, and even Borges doesn't agree with it, and now Borges is making way for it too, or something like that. I mean, I don't blame Borges for being embarrassed about it, and actually, I have respect for Borges the way he's taking this, and he even agrees that what Voldex Games did to Driving Empire is bad. And I mean, I just never played Driving Empire because their chassis is horrible. I mean, this is like an arcade game, pretty much. But I mean, like, people are messaging real life car companies. You're emailing them and talking to them about this, and they're getting cars removed from Driving Empire. So like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if like if all these cars get removed from Driving Empire, to be honest, because they're trying to also Driving Empire is now trying to cover it up too, with the cars getting told to remove the cars because they don't have an authorized license. So I think this is the beginning of an end of an era on Roblox. I think it all really just started with the Lamborghini thing. I think it's the beginning of the end of Roblox car games and the end of Roblox like vehicle simulation that have like real actual vehicles. Maybe it's the end of Roblox RCC groups or Slack groups, um, which would be sad, but it might be the sad truth. Who knows? I keep stocking up my inventory on Roblox models and stuff like that, just for my own personal use. Um, like I mean, my thing is I want to create a racing game on Roblox, but if like Roblox takes action and says, all right, no cars with real brands will be in any public games, blah blah blah, then that's pretty much saying I can't, make a game that I enjoy with real cars. It would have to be fictional, which then would just defeat the purpose of Roblox car games, because Roblox car games really want to have realistic cars, because then all that. I mean, like games like Driving Simulator or whatever are immune to this because of them like modifying the original model, and they look like they have a resemblance, but they don't look exactly the same. Whereas in DE, they just remove the badging and boom, you got yourself a car. Even like Southwest Florida, it's the same way. But in Southwest Florida takes the liberty of actually like changing the brands and all that. But I mean, still the names of the cars don't change. Whereas like in this, as you can tell, I mean, they have some resemblance to the original name, but they aren't the exact name. Which I mean, I prefer Southwest Florida's because it's easier for people who don't know the cars as much to know. Oh, this is what a Chiron is, or this is what an Aventador is. Which I mean, if Southwest removes Konigseggs just to be safe, I hope they let us keep Konigseggs that we already own. And it's just like the same thing as with the Lamborghinis. I wish they let me keep all my limiteds. I wish they let me keep the Gallardo, all that. I wish they let me keep all those cars, because then it's at least something that, even though they are in the game, you probably won't see it that much, or um, like it. Yeah, you won't see it as much, and it's less common. Even limited Lamborghinis, you wouldn't see them as much, and they would be less common. Therefore, it could fly under the radar. I mean, I have plenty of models of Lamborghinis on Roblox. I openly admit it. I mean, hell, this wasn't such a big deal because apparently UD got to keep them. From what I've heard, UD still has them in the game. So, like, I mean, what's the point of even removing them from your game if another game has them in there and hasn't been told to remove them? I mean, Southwest wasn't told to remove them. I think it was only a certain game. I forget which one. But yeah, I think it's crappy that all these games have to remove Lamborghinis because of or not just Lamborghinis, but like now they're gonna have to start removing their own cars because of Driving Empire's stupid mistake, and they haven't even said anything publicly about it. I mean, I hope that they do say something like, "Hey, these cars you might lose because we have recently been told to remove them out of our game," all that. But no, they're staying silent about it because it's a big game company trying to cover up their oopsies. I took a shit on this game and I made it shit. Just like how GameFam made UD shit. Now look at it. I mean, Borges doesn't even have any control over this game anymore. No creative control. It's all up to Voldex and all that. And I mean, people think that this was the right choice at first. But, people who played UD back in 2018 and then watched it die in 2020 know exactly where this goes. It makes the game, stupid. It makes it, like, more aimed towards a 7-year old than, more of matured people. I mean, UD used to be a really nice game. It had a really nice chassis. The old chassis was really finely done. And I mean, now the chassis in UD is horrible. They use A chassis, but it's weird, and it's not like driving Empires where you can at least control it a bit. UD's it's you can barely control it, which makes UD still worse than driving Empire. But driving Empire is getting to UD levels of disappointment. I'm disappointed because I played this game all the way since it was way forward, and now I can't now I can't even just play a game without it becoming pay to win. I mean, it's inevitable for every game on Roblox though. So the lead developer gets offered a large sum of cash, and they think, oh, this can help me out, and so they reluctantly accept it, and then next thing they know, they have a game and everybody hating them. They have a game that nobody wants to play and all that. And then the game company is like, why is nobody playing the game? So then they add more pay to win stuff to get more younger people to play, more kids that have their mommy's credit cards, which I don't recommend using your parents' credit card. I have never used mine. Neither should you, because it is wrong. And if you do it when you're older, it's called credit card fraud, and or it might be stealing your credit. It might be stealing credit card. But either way, just don't do it, please. Like I beg of you, don't steal people's credit cards. But that's not the moral here. The moral is don't sell your games to shitty or shady game developers here. I feel it very, I feel, hard, like, upset that in all these years, Borges did such a good job on this game, building it up to the way it is. And yes, some things with Borges I didn't agree on. But so far, nothing with Vodex I agree on. First, they had a housing system that's stupid, because you have to buy the blueprint, and, like, even for a small house, like, even in my area, this wouldn't be that much. 1,500 square foot. I mean, if it was a townhouse, a 1,500 square foot historical townhouse, maybe it would be that much. But I mean, like, I get that the mansion's 9 million, but this is almost 10,000 square feet. That would more be like 5 million. This one, 7,000 square feet for 4 million. That would be more like 2 or 3 million. I mean, these prices, like this house, this is a typical American house. This would normally be like, you know, a little more than half a million, maybe 700, $800,000, and you're charging 1.4 million. This one, 2,000 square feet. This house isn't much, much larger than like people I know in real life's houses, and they're charging 1.9 million. Even houses this small in California aren't this much. And I mean, yes, people are gonna pay for the garage space, but at the same time, like, you're freaking charging so much for a house. I mean, the biggest house in the game isn't even as good as this one. And I mean, VIP owners don't even get a discount on it. I mean, there's so many things in this game that don't make sense at all anymore. I mean, like, why even bother with it? I mean, this is why I never play DE anymore. I mean, they have really good car models. It's their chassis, the players of it, their moderation, and now this. I mean, I only went over the revamp. I didn't even do anything else after that, because what's the point? It's pointless. Anyways, I think that's enough for a rant for a day. I'm recording this at almost 10 at night, so yeah. I'm losing my voice too. I always lose my voice. But yeah, check out my newest video. The old map might be coming back to Southwest Florida. That would actually be really awesome. If Southwest Florida ever sold out and became a big sellout, I don't know what I would do with myself. I think I would make a copy of it, like make a Southwest copy, and um build it to be the ultimate Florida game. Anyways, I think that's enough today. Um, do you guys want to see more Sunrise County videos? I want to know. I'm curious because I'm friends with one of the owners of it, and I might be getting some special perks if I ask him politely enough. But yeah, I think that wraps this up for you know. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm gonna try and do daily uploads this week and see how I like it, and see how it makes my schedule. Um, I probably will upload a short video tomorrow. I'll try to at least, and then Thursday and Friday are gonna be pretty easy to upload on. But Tuesdays and Wednesdays are not very easy to upload on. Saturday and Sundays though, we'll see then. I think Saturdays and Sundays I might stream, but I won't be uploading, or I'll record a video and the day before or something and release it then, just to keep the video flow going. And also probably what I'll do is I'll record videos in advance pretty much, and I'll just release them as I go through the week, just so it's not like me recording, editing, and releasing a video during the week, and I can record it over the weekend or record it during the week, edit it over the weekend, and release it the next week. I mean, would you guys also want to see Southwest Florida update content? I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that again. I mean, I never got that many views from certain videos. I mean, my newer ones, the higher quality ones, are better. But yeah. Also, would you guys want to see BeamNG content? You know, I'm just trying to see what content. Or would you guys want to see me make a game? Like, I don't know. So, like, California or Southwest Florida or something. Because, like, I mean, it could be a mixture of DE and Southwest. Southwest chassis and physics, and DE's map and detail. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good idea, but maybe, you know what? I'll leave that up to you guys. Maybe you guys can make a game and I can make videos on it and stuff. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this video. You guys like, subscribe, all that. Oh my god, this thing sounds nasty. But the sounds are crap. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this video. See ya next time. Basic Roblox door sounds.